Everything here are free, not restocking. What am I getting today? Oh, I'm getting a lot of stuff. How's it going, guys? Bluebeard Gamer here. Welcome back to Quarantine SMP. It has been quite a bit since I made my last video. The reason for that is, one, it was the holidays, so I was doing a lot of my holiday streaming, which just took up a bit more time. Secondly, I wanted a little bit of a rest, which has felt really great. But third, I've been working on stuff. So we're going to start this episode by listing some of the bads that have happened, and then we're going to list some of the goods. Because there's a pretty big good that I've been working on. One, there's been a lot of messes made around the server. This area should testify to that, and this is after I've already cleaned up a lot of it, as well as this monstrosity. Apparently this is art. Then again, I'm not that big into modern art, so maybe that's why I'm not a fan of it, but yeah, there's that. Also, there was a Karen on our server. They literally had a sign saying that they were Karen, going around critiquing people's builds, and in the span of that happening, this happened. Now, no one left a sign saying they did it. You know what? I'm not a fan of them destroying our stuff. But you know what? If they'd left a sign, I would have been a lot more understanding because they were at least taking ownership of this. But no, they completely ignored this. There was a sign over here, maybe related, maybe unrelated, from a Karen saying, oh, you should light up your builds. I'm getting attacked by monsters. Which, one, it is pretty well lit up already. Much more lit up than other areas of the server. And second, this is above us, constantly causing monsters to spawn because there's no sunlight around here. So, I don't know what you expect me to do when someone builds a literal sun-blocking platform above my shop. Anyway, enough of that. I'm just being salty. No, not salty puppet, just regular salty. Anyway, time to talk about the big good. I don't know if there were many goods. Oh yeah, also someone's building a slime shop. I don't think they realized that I sell slime balls because I have something like 27 stacks of slime balls in the spider's den that people aren't buying, so I'm not sure what this is all about. But the good news is, I did a little bit of building off camera. That has to be my catchphrase now. Look at this! Yeah, what you're seeing is blues completely built with walls, a layered carpeting on the top, minus a few areas that I'll explain in a bit. This is finished up. I added in these stone slabs down here. I've left this open for reasons I'll explain in this episode. I've floored the entire thing with concrete. Built up the interior walls as well, because remember that this is two walls here. This wall and this wall. Lit the entire thing. And oh yeah, gathered enough light gray dye and carpet to cover almost the entire roof in carpet. Do you guys see why it took me a little bit to get this episode out? I've been AFKing at the spider's den over the past 2 weeks to gather all this stuff. Binge watching Kaguya-sama really helped pass the time, but my goodness. Dude, this took so long. As you can see, the roof looks pretty empty, and that is because I am saving the fun stuff and the detailing for this episode. So there are a couple. I've basically been working almost exclusively on blues this episode as far as I'm aware. I can't think of anything I need to work on at the base at the moment. So, we're going to start off with a nice fun little third-person time-lapse as I add the detailing in. Yes, you clicked on this video. This is what you signed up for. Enjoy! Before I forget, guys, I got a Christmas gift from the Secret Santa. Oh my gosh. I wanted to show you this. I've already seen it, but I forgot how great it was. Oh, oh my gosh, it's five stacks of quartz blocks, about a stack and a half of redstone blocks, and I owe you 6 blocks of diamonds. This is from Carrot King, by the way. There's not a name on it, but it's from Carrot King. Dude, thanks, you are the best. Alright guys, we finished the detailing work on the roof, and I'm really excited about it because it's completely mob-proofed, as well as actually kind of looking like what a roof would look like. Now, it did require me to go through and toggle all of these to night mode, but I think the blue look actually looks more like a solar panel than the regular, where it's kind of a brownish beige, I guess. So I think this is a better look for it overall. And if we can go back up here to take another look. Yeah, I like that. I really like that. So now we're getting to the next part. We finished the exterior completely. Now we get to work on the interior, which definitely needs a lot of work. What we're going to do first is we're going to make a door, because I'm tired of having to do this to get across this little gap I left. We're going to be using a piston door. It's actually going to be a 3x2 hipster piston door, which I'm pretty excited about. We're able to utilize the concrete powder pretty nicely for that. So once the pistons drop down, these will just go automatically, so we don't have to use all sticky pistons and crazy timing on it. So I'm going to get to work on that, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, I set up the redstone. Please work. Dang it. What did I do wrong down here? What did I do? Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to put I forgot this redstone dot that makes the entire thing function. That should have fixed it, so let's give this a test. Awesome. Now if we test it from the inside. Yes, it works! Not a bad design if I do say so myself. I don't know if this is optimal at all, but it worked for my purposes. Now we can cover this up and never speak of it again. Alright, and now we have to actually start building the interior of this thing, which I ended up using a lot of iron when I built it, surprisingly. I don't know if I'll need this much, or I don't know if this will be enough. I did not do any of the math on it. I was just kind of free building. So I'm going to prep the area a little bit, and then we're going to jump into a time lapse while I build out some of the interior so we can actually start selling things. Which means more money for us. So the time lapse was going well and all, and then HuJoe came by, refused to leave, and broke my door, so I had to stop and fix that. Alright, door is fixed, door is double fixed, and door is triple fixed. That should be enough to keep some people out. Anyway, the server was about to reset after that whole HuJoe door incident, so I went through and did a bunch of the monotonous stuff, so I put up all the rest of the lights. I put in this lighting that's actually going to help me to figure out where things have to go. I've established all this lighting because this is just a pain in the butt to do. So I just did it all in advance so you guys didn't have to worry about it. And now we're going to jump into actually filling this place out a bit more. It's not going to be fully done. There's still going to be some things we're going to have to add in the future. It's just I haven't planned those out yet on my creative test world, so I'm going to put in what I've already planned out on doing. Here we go! Alright guys, I did a lot of building in here. I actually had to stop the time lapse because I ran out of resources for the last bit here. Looks like someone's been shopping here. I hope the Enderman found everything he needed. But yeah, I ran out of acacia for this back area, so I went and gathered some more. And yeah, I'm hoping you guys like this design. I actually originally had this as, I think it was andesite stairs, and I like this look a bit better. It looks a lot more like I feel like a hardware store should look. It is nowhere near full yet. I have been populating it with a few things. Some of my nether landscaping is going over here. I still have to fill in the nether bricks and the red nether bricks. All of our wood is going to be down this aisle here, and I already have quite a bit of that. I need to gather some more of these other types, though, because that's just going to take a while. And then I started running out of item frames for these areas. But yeah, this will be things like dirt landscaping, sand and gravel. We're going to have coarse dirt over here, podzol and mycelium, which I have to go find some. Podzol won't be too hard, but mycelium may take a little bit to find. And then back here, we're starting to have some stone resources. So in all, this is kind of just the landscaping section back here. I'm actually going to have little caps on these ends here, these little aisle caps, and that's where I'm going to be selling things like, we'll have tracking darts, we'll have gardening shoes, or I guess what would you call them, mud boots or whatever, yard boots. We'll have sunscreen or spray-on sunscreen. I think that'll be a fun little theme. And we'll be able to have those on these end caps here, and I think that'll really tie this place together quite a lot. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm not opening it up yet because I still have to do a lot of stocking in here. But the building progress I've made on this is enough to where I am going to be taking a break and actually getting this video out, because it's been almost 3 weeks since I put out a video. I really need to put one out, or I'm gonna get a strike on the server because I haven't been making videos. So yeah, I'll have to work more on this in a future video, and I may even work more on that tonight while I'm editing this. I apparently cannot speak today, which is good that I already did most of my recording. I'm just going to be doing editing, because my gosh, if I was stumbling over myself again, that'd be ridiculous. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think I had 2 or 3 time lapses in here from what I remember. I think it's 3 because I had to cut the lighting one short. But I hope you guys enjoyed those. I like using the music that's in my time lapses. It's very fun because it's not something just using the replay mod is really fun because it's not something I'm used to. So having incorporated that into my videos is very fun. I don't know how much I've edited around this, but my lack of speaking skills today is quite obvious. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, guys, this is Bluebeard Gamer, signing off. God bless America.